What's up, guys, and welcome back to another review of the day's play. The cricket has just finished, the test match is now over. Day 5, Aussies won it by 251, so there's not really much else to say other than just divulge into a few of the key points as to why they ran out such easy winners. Maybe, it's only my opinion. Obviously feel free to leave yours down in the comments below. Where to start, really? I mean, it was a real strange test match because there was no real lateral movement from the pitch. I mean, certainly not from England's point of view. The England bowlers just didn't use conditions well enough, didn't take our chances when they were presented, having Australia, or having any Australia team, 122 for 8, I believe, at one point in the first innings, and then them getting up to 284 all out. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a disaster waiting to happen. If you've got the Aussies down and out almost, 122 for 8. You've got to take your chances. You've got to, we had chances to knock them over for maybe 140, 150, and obviously we didn't do so, and we were punished for it. I think the same old frailties that are reoccurring within this batting and bowling lineup. Obviously I'll get into the batting after I speak about this, but the same old frailties that are England not being able to knock over 9, 10, 11 really quick. I know they've got arguably they've got, if not the best Test batsman in the world currently. I believe he is Steve Smith. I think he obviously knows his game, and he obviously trusts enough the players that he's batting with at the time, and given any type of situation. It's just it was really, because I watched it from the first ball to the very last ball, and the range of emotion that I went through. I was thinking, 1 minute, it ebbed and flowed massively, and anyone who had been following it, if you're watching the video, obviously leave your opinions down in the comments below. It's one of them ones where it's really hard to take. It's really raw, because even though at no point I thought England were actually going to win, it's really weird because I thought I wanted England to win, but did I expect them to win? Not really, because the way England's bowlers were bowling, they just didn't get enough out of the pitch that the Aussies were getting out of the pitch. I mean, they're comparing the two spinners, Lyon and Ali. Ali was brought into the side as a batsman. It just it became inevitable that England were looking for a spinner, and he could bowl a little bit. He could bowl a few, and he's done very well for us in the past. But if you're going to go forward into this Test series, or into this Ashes series for that matter, you've got to put a world-class spinner back into the side. Whether it means dropping Ali out the side completely, because he's not in the best form. He's right at a nick, I wouldn't be too dead set against that, but obviously later on I will go through my expected 11 from and going forward into the series. But sticking with Ali, he's certainly the media, they shouldn't be, or commentators, whatever you want to call them, they shouldn't be comparing one person, one bowler who's in the team to bowl, being Nathan Lyon, and one person who's come into the side as a batsman, but who could bowl a little bit, being Moeen Ali. I think it's not fair on him, because again, he's a part-time spinner. Nathan Lyon's not a part-time spinner. He's the best spinner. I think he's the best off spinner in the world. Bearing in mind it's finger spinner, leg spinner and off spin. And all that, throwing that up into the mix. It's a raw way to take a defeat, because I don't think, obviously, leading into day 5, needing 400 runs, or in excess of 400 runs, 397, whatever, to win, no one expected England to get that, especially not with their batting lineup. And I'll go through the batting lineup as the video progresses, and I think starting, you've got to put your best foot forward, and I don't think, as I said, having the Aussies 122 for 8 in the first innings and not being able to knock them over for, 140, 150, maximum of 200, 200 would be at a push, because obviously with 2 wickets left, you expect them to really fall fairly quick. If England were 122 for 8, you know the Aussies would be all over us. They would set attacking fields, and their bowlers would bowl in the right areas and knock us over for next to no. So it doesn't become a problem as the Test match progresses. Watching it, I know I did say and had said, especially in the obviously predictions video that I'd done before all these review videos, that I expect England to win this Test series, and that still stands. I expect England to win the Test series. I did say it will be a very, very tight series. I think England will possibly come out 3-2 winners. But as we've seen this Test match, it could go either way. They made some big calls in their bowling lineups, leaving out Hazelwood and Stark. But again, it didn't help in our bowling lineup being hampered with the injury of Jimmy Anderson. Because I think I know it's a massive if, but if we had Anderson, I think the Test match would have gone slightly different. The fact that he only bowled 4 overs and then pulled up, and said, and that whole kind of debacle, it went from bad to worse very, very quick. It's just annoying. As I said, it's very raw to take as of right now. That's why I'm doing the video, so I'm kind of getting all my emotions out, because I've been watching the Test match from the first ball right up until the last, and the main overwhelming and overriding emotion is that we were outplayed, and that I feel that there's certain players that are in that side that are not good enough to be Test match players. As much as I like Jason Roy, and I know it's only his third game, whatever. I don't think he's got the game to, because he's just getting out to the same old shots, looking to be too aggressive, and then not being able to have a release shot of because you see the way he got out in the second innings, which was absolutely nothing short of disgraceful. It's almost a disgrace to Test match cricket. He should, going charging an off spinner, trying to run down the track and running straight past it, and having your off peg slap back. It's like, I know he'll be given a chance. He'll be given another chance, and obviously throughout the series, he probably will be. Those two will stick as the openers. I've not heard anything as of yet that are suggesting otherwise. I think the fact that Joe Root is batting number 3, I think he should be put back down to number 4. I think him coming in so quick, because obviously if England lose a quick wicket, he's the first one to come in, and if you lose him quickly after he's in, I know that's down to obviously him, but you can't afford to lose such an integral part to the batting lineup. I'm not saying there's 2 that would be very, very worried. Being as Buttler plays as a specialist batsman, I think the fact that Bairstow's keeping wasn't up to scratch by any means, and he's not in form either, so that he would be slightly worried. I think going into the Lord's Test match, which starts next either Wednesday or Thursday, on the 14th. He would be very worried, and it's a concern that has been concerning me watching it, and I'm not sure. I'm damn sure that I'm not the only one that it's concerning, because it's you just want to go in. England back deep. We bat deep, we bat long. You want to be able to have full faith in that batting lineup to be able to say, right, I'm 100% confident from number 1 to say number 6, 7, maybe 8, depending on how they go in the next. I'd be inclined to select Sam Curran. Sam Curran is the left arm fast bowler, or left arm fast medium, whatever you want to call it. Just a difference in approach. We all know Anderson's not going to be in there, so I expect that to be a straight swap for Jofra Archer. Which again, it'd be interesting to see how he handles Test match cricket. Wrapping up, I think it's good that England have got 8 or 9 days to regroup, get together and say, we all know that last Test match that we've just played, that's just finished today, wasn't good enough. We need to move forward. We need to execute our plans better, and hopefully the pitch will be more bowler friendly. I think obviously saying bowler friendly, but bowler friendly to English conditions as such, because they like even I see at the end they were they're saying like that they maybe at the end of day 3, day 4, and day 5, it was like you were playing on an Australian pitch, and that's obviously down to conditions overhead, but also down to the way the pitch has been prepared. So I know I'm asking for a lot, but again, we just need to execute the plans better. We need to go about the batting a lot better as well. Because there are, as I say, Ali, Bairstow and Ali will both be worried. The fact that we don't have, in the squad, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure if we do have a reserve kind of specialist spinner, which would be good to bring in, but it's just difficult because he was in the team to bat, and he's not doing that, and he's in the team to bowl as well, as an all-rounder, and he's not doing that either. He's leaking runs, and he's not bowling with enough snap, with enough, just with enough kind of enough deliveries in the right areas, the right channels, the right lines and lengths that that are remotely going to challenge the batsman. So I would be inclined to either take him out and go all seam, or I don't know how it works. If we have got a spinner, try him out. Because Ali's not getting the runs. He's not bowling well. Bairstow, again, I don't want to keep going on about those two, but those two are the main concerns, because everyone else throughout the batting lineup are either in nick or coming back into nick or new to Test match cricket. Because obviously you've got Jason Roy, who's new, Bones, who's coming back into kind of nick. You would say obviously with the big ball 100 that he got. Really sorry that it obviously didn't. I'm sorry for him that it didn't end in the way he wanted it to. But that's that's cricket, I guess. That's sport. You can't predict it. It's one of them. To sum it up, I mean, my lineup for the next Test match would be pretty much the same, but again, I think would take Ali out, make Bairstow, take him out, I think, and make Buttler the specialist batsman, but also wicket keeper, because I think he's a better wicket keeper in general. At the two, definitely he's kind of average conversion rate to catches and stumpings and whatever is just better, and I think he's more reliable. But with Ali, I'd drop him out and I'd put Sam Curran in just for a change of angle and a little bit of just something different. And Curran is he's more than capable of doing the job. As I say, Archer coming in for Anderson, I think Woakes and Broad will keep their places. The fact that they bowled so well against Ireland at Lords, so throughout that Test match, the 4-day Test match last week. So guys, that's it. That's my thoughts. Leave me yours down in the comments down below, and I will I'll read them, like them, comment, and I'm off to go and get some food, and I'll talk to you guys next week when the next Test match starts. Like, share and subscribe if you are new. If you are enjoying the content, drop a like on the video. If you're not, let me know in the comments down below. If I was out here. Peace.